congratulations. Fantastic job. You know, you're leading up front there for a while, and you're sitting back there in third that restart. Walk me through the restart. Those final 3 laps, what were you thinking? Do you think you had a shot at?
I was watching the middle of the track there, and it looked like the crumbs were all going to the center, and for some reason, there's usually no traction in crumbs, but there is here for some reason, and I knew if they gave me the outside, I'd have a shot at it, because I was going in there wide open.
Now, leading up to that, during the replay lap with Joey and Tucker and Travis got by you, were you thinking, okay, we're back here third, we're kind of getting ready to settle for that? Do you think you had a chance to get back up front, or?
No, it's just, you know, there's no way to pass once we get to that position like that, so I was just riding it out and hoping for a yellow, and one came out, so.
Well, you got to get down here tonight. Who you got to thank here, Don?
First of all, I'd like to thank the Schill family for putting this on, and you know, that's the reason we're here. I'd like to thank my wife, kids, for everything they do for me and support me. Shaw Trucking, Blade Brothers, North American, Loop Tech, Northern Metals, which is EMR, Dean Oil, who else we got on here? Vic Hill, Westby Leasing, Village Bank, and I know we got a couple more on there, West Metro. So, and thank all your fans for coming out.
All right, thanks a million, Don, Sean, the handling, never get it done here tonight. You were leading this thing for a while. Just talk about that run to the front. Your big car's up. Talk to me about kind of getting that 27 to the front.
Yeah, I don't know. Doors kind of just opened. It all went by blink of an eye, but no, the car was just really good. Like I said, I feel like we've been really close all weekend, and the starters kind of needed to align, and I needed to get myself together and just make the right moves. And we got to the front, and I guess everyone that's leading hates caution, so free to go. But I knew they'd be there, and I was more so just watching the signals, trying to do anything I could because you're the blind duck out front, and I don't know, just missed the bottom going into one, and ultimately that's what cost it, but you know, this happens to everyone time and time again. So
yeah, kind of a bummer not to win this one after leading a bunch of that, but I imagine you'll be pretty excited for the second place finish here with such a great field and such a big event.
Yeah, totally. I mean, to even go out there and to be able to drive by these guys and to run with them is crazy too. So I'm so grateful. I'm grateful to all you fans who came. I'm grateful for this race. For everyone who puts it on. It's really a great deal, and I'm just honored to be up here with these guys.
Who do you got to thank, Tucker?
All my sponsors, and I'll probably forget some, but Amy Dahl Photography, Eagles, Dakota Airy, Big Jams, Northfoot Eye Clinic, Proland Snow, Levi Babcock Construction, Turf Pros, Ad Monkeys, Dahlstrom Motors, Hope Church, Energy Release, special thanks to Sinner, Phil Thompson and Associates. Gosh, I know I'm forgetting some, but just everybody who supports this car. We would not be able to do this without all of them, and with all of you fans, thank you for supporting this, and yeah, thank you everybody.
All right, next noise, Tucker Peterson, your runner-up here today in the Howie Schill Memorial. And Travis, man, you were leading this thing too, man. A couple, you know, just you had a lot of laps out here on a street stock or a stock car in the past. You started making your way to the front. Talk to me about what was working for you so early on there.
Yeah, obviously there was a lot of tack down there on the bottom to start the race because they just farmed the track. My car was really, really good for those first, I don't know however many laps, and then it started to flick off a little bit down there, and I got to lap traffic, and I got really, really loose and just really started to struggle. And I am happy to hold on to a third because there's 51 cars here, but car was too good, and I would have liked a little better, but I'll take a top three.
Good confidence booster for moving forward with one of the big events on the horizon.
What's that, sorry?
A good confidence booster for you here, kind of moving forward the rest of the year.
Yeah, of course. Anytime you can get a top five, it's confidence booster. Honestly, we don't expect much when we get into these big races. Really, our goal is for one to make the feature, and we accomplished that, and then it's to keep it in the top 10, and we for sure did that. So yeah, huge confidence booster.
All right, who you got to thank here, Travis?
I got to thank my wife, and my mom. They're very supportive over racing. I got to thank my dad. He's the crew chief. I'm not racing without him. He works really, really hard to give me a good car. So a big thanks to him. And then all my sponsors. I got to thank the whole Tandeschi family with the Bowler and Thunder Road. They do a lot for me. I got to thank the Fargo Force. They came on board last year and helped me out big. And then of course Miller Lite.
Makes a noise. Travis Robertson get it done here. Got a open out crowd. And Billy Kendall up to fourth here, man. Talk to me about it. We're wondering where you started from. Got way back there. Got a ways. Talk to me about that run for you here tonight.
Yeah, we had a good run. Had a good car. It was kind of a one lane on the bottom. It felt like for a while, but I could kind of get underneath guys coming out of four. And you know, sometimes you get to one, it's a little bumping, so I don't like to do that. But it's, you know, sometimes that's just the way it is. But had a real good car. I think, you know, our right rear was going down at the end there, but just kind of held it to the wood and hope she lasted at that point. So.
Who are you going to thank here, Billy?
I'd thank Nistar Floor Covering, Rocket Chassis, KST Services, Red Racing Supply, Kim and RJ, my beautiful wife Lindsay, because I know she's recording right now and I'm going to get in trouble if I don't say it. So Lindsay, Kim came along and helped us out, whole family here, so it's pretty cool.
All right, make some noise. Billy Kendall get it done in fourth here tonight. Congratulations to our top four here tonight, and hope you enjoy the